Welcome, YouTubers, sports fans across the nation. This your boy Turtle with the UNeducated Network, and this is my show. So, you think you know sports?
Let me hear your answers. Think you better than foes. Think you don't know. Think you don't know. So you think you 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 know sports. So you think you know. So you think you know sports. So you think you know. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. This your boy Turtle with So You Think You Know Sports. Y'all already know what it is, and if you don't know, now you know. And man. Yeah. Buccaneers whooped our ass. Yeah. Man, did they ever. I mean, they came out, first off, let me start off by saying, yeah, I did talk a little smack in my last video. But, you know, main thing, what I was trying to stress in that is, I know it's divisional games, and sometimes those games do be a little closer. But, I mean, 48 points, you know, that's, you know, the defense didn't even show up, man. Defense did, where y'all was? I mean, because y'all didn't even show up, man. I mean, they couldn't stop Evans, couldn't stop Evans. Man, they couldn't stop Mike Thomas either. You know, the Saints offense is showing up for years, but last year we had a defense that actually was showing up. So we was kind of convinced that we had a chance to be a lot better because of the defense could show up. But, you know, man, they shellacked us, man. And yeah, I got some comments from a couple fans. A couple of y'all was talking smack. And that's all good. It's all good. I take it straight to the chin, man. Who that, stay true that, you know. I'm always be a Saints fan, win, lose, or draw. You know, we've had bigger losses than that. I tell you one thing that I'm confident in is that we will get this corrected, and we will be fighting for the division. Now, Tampa has some, you know, they still have a lot of holes to fix. Offensively, they looked pretty good. If they can get good quarterback play out of Jameis Winston when he returns, then they actually do have a chance. But, I mean, with the division stacked like it is, I'm seeing at least 3 teams coming out of our division. I mean, that's just, man, we got a stacked division. Saints played Tampa, you know, we played them weak. You know, we went in that game thinking we knew everything. We had them under control. And then they punched us in the mouth, you know, and, you know, like a couple players said, you know, Marshawn Lattimore, man, you gotta, you know, we build you up as a shutdown cornerback. You know, you gotta show up. And it's just simple as that. Marcus Davenport, you know, we spend a lot of draft capital on you, you know. You got to get in there. They got to put him in the game. Or first off, they didn't even utilize him as much as they should have utilized him. You know, which is a whole different play. You know, a whole different issue with that. But I got to utilize Marcus Davenport a lot more. Saints gonna be all right. You know, I'm confident in saying that we're gonna be all right. Now, you know, we do have to get a lot of things fixed up on defense. You know, and see as far as our back end, how we want to play it now. Are we still a man cover team? Do we need to get these guys some zone coverage on some plays? Or defensive line, don't get it twisted, did not play exceptionally well. They didn't have any pressure. I don't believe they had a sack at all. And so yeah, man, it was a mess. It was a horrible mess, man. It was a horrible mess. But shout out to the Bucs, man. And I can't wait till we play that ass again, because we coming for y'all, and I'm going to talk shit again. But on to the next one. We got Cleveland. Man, Cleveland just came by a win. Golly. I watched that whole game, man, and Cleveland just came by a dang on win, man. Cleveland played the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Steelers was busting them up in the beginning, 21-7 when I was watching it. And all of a sudden it started clicking. Big Ben was throwing pick after pick. You know, everybody give Big Ben a lot of credit, you know, for being one of the greatest quarterbacks because he got a couple rings, you know. But, man, Big Ben, he, excuse me, Big Ben kind of does that a lot, man. He actually does that a lot. Excuse me, yeah, Big Ben actually does that a lot, man. As far as throwing picks, you know, multiple picks in the game, he does that a lot, man. And if I had Big Ben as a quarterback fantasy, I would be pissed off because he does it a lot. But, you know, the Browns actually played them pretty good. You know, they came back in that game to make it a game. And we took them into overtime. And, man, the kicker missed the field goal for the Browns at the end with 13 seconds left. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up, man. Kicker missed a field goal with 13 seconds left in the game. The Browns was about to win. I'm on the phone. I'm steady saying, man, Jeezy, they about to win. They about to win. They about to win. Kicker come out there and missed the kick, man. With 13 seconds left, game results in a tie. The Browns do not want to win. Even with that being said, every game that they've been in for the last year and a half, 2 years, 3 years now, they've been in the games. They lose these games in that kind of way. At the end, they actually be in the game. So I say that to say this. Don't go into this game thinking like we was thinking about Tampa Bay, thinking, oh, it's just the Browns and we're going to bust their ass. You know, the Browns actually have a chance to whip your ass. And they're scratching and clawing for a win. They got Jarvis Landry and Josh Gordon on the outside, so they got some formidable playmakers. We just had hell with Mike Evans and speedster Deshaun Jackson. So, two big physical receivers in Gordon and Landry. Come on, man. I know y'all thinking what I'm thinking, Saints fans. They got to show up. Marshawn Lattimore, man, y'all better show up, man. Y'all got to show up. I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't want to hear none of that. Show up. King Crawley, you want to get paid? You want to be built up as one of the premier cornerbacks and cornerback tandems in the league? Show up, man. P. Rob did his thing. Show up. Them slot receivers ain't do too much in that game. Show up. Yeah, and that's another thing because back in the safeties, we got rid of Kenny Vaccaro. Kenny Vaccaro would have been making tackles out there. Kirk Coleman, show up, man. It's time to show up, man. Week 1 was in the books. You got a taste of it. You got a taste of what it's like to play in the dome. You get to play again in the dome versus the Browns. Whoo, boy, y'all got me. Look, I got to calm myself down. I yawn to calm myself down sometimes. But, man, I'm telling y'all, look, they got me so aggravated, man. Y'all got to show up. We got to show up, man. That performance was embarrassing, man, defensively. Kamara, Gisley, as far as I'm concerned, get him out of here. I told y'all we should have been playing Boston Scott, man. I'm gonna say that for another show, man. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all. This your boy Turtle with So You Think You Know Sports. Y'all already know what it is. And if you don't know, now you know.
Let me hear your answers. Think you better than pros? Think you don't know? Think you don't know? So you think you 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 know sports?